OA specializes in domestic violence, human trafficking, sexual assault, and stalking. And you may say, how do all of these things connect? Well, stalking would be one of the things that could connect with all of them. 21% of women report stalking in the beginning of their relationship, and 43% present or say that there has been stalking after their relationship. 36% say that both. It happened during and after their relationship. So, when we think of stalking and we think of domestic violence, it happens beginning, middle, and even after, up to 2 years after. And when you think of domestic violence, you think of course, all the things that we talk about in domestic violence, the power and the control, and the abuse, the following, the isolation, things that we talked about. Also, we think about, and when you're talking about domestic violence and women that have gone through this, they will always talk about the walking on the eggshells. I mean, when you hear that, you know that there's domestic violence in a relationship. And when I'm going to say a survivor talks about when they've told their abuser no, one of the common signs of a stalker is when you tell them no, they'll grab you, or they will, kind of pull you to the side. When you first see that and feel that type of, I don't want to say it's a quiet violence, but it's a soft type of violence, run. That could be the beginning of domestic violence for a stalker, but it's definitely a common sign for stalkers, because we're going to talk about 5 common signs. And those of you out there that are in the dating world or just meeting someone, if you see or your gut tells you some of the signs that we're going to talk about, just listen to your gut. And I always tell ladies this: listen to your gut. Anyone can be a stalker, male, female, and a stalker can be the best person that you've met. I mean, they can be super nice. So don't think that a stalker is the dude or the female in the corner that's peering out at you. Very well could be, but it doesn't have to be. We're going to talk about the five common signs. I'm sure there's more, but 5 common signs of a possible stalker. And the first one is intensity. They tend to get intimate really quick. They want to know all about you. You are the one for them. I mean, you may just be in this relationship for a month or 2, but you're it. You guys are meant to be. It's divine. It's divine intervention. When someone comes on that strong, that intense, just maybe kind of step back a little bit and just be you. Listen again to the gut. That would be one of the first common signs. The second common sign is getting details about you before you've provided them. They're like a detective. They're like a detective. They're just searching for things. They may get on your Facebook and know all about you. They may know the things that you do. You run, you go to this coffee shop. They obtain details, little details, but it's like, oh, and at first it's endearing. Oh, they want to know all about me. But when it gets really, really intense and they want to know everything about you, they want to know the pictures on your Facebook, they want to know more about some of your posts, and then you get that it's a little bit of control-like thing. If you feel you're being controlled, you're probably being controlled. Like we talked about in the second common sign, this one is they want to know specific questions, specific things about things you're doing, things that you're posting again, pictures. They're real intent about the surroundings, about the things that's happening in your life. Just they want to know everything they can get to know. They want to know the inner you. They want to know everything about you. And I can tell you, when people want to know everything about you, you're in this relationship you're in, I'd say 9 times out of 10, they're going to use those things as weapons against you. And you will know immediately when you've told them something that you've never told anyone else, and they use it as a weapon. You'll know. And if you're watching this and you feel that, think about it. Trust your gut. Call us for help. If you need something, you need more information, let us know. Call it away. The fourth sign is when your new boyfriend or new girlfriend stops by unannounced. You've told them that you're going out with friends, or you're maybe even going home to visit your family, but they stop by, and it seems kind of weird because you've let them know about your plans, but here they are, they're stopping by to see what's really going on. That should be a red flag. Not only do they stop by your home when you've told them that you're going out with friends, they may stop by work. They may stop by the coffee shop when you're having coffee with your girlfriend. It could be anything, just to kind of insinuate themselves into your life. Because remember, one of the common, and we're talking about stalkers, one of the things that they want to do is they want to be in your life because they want to be with you. Again, I know that sounds amazing, but it's how people do things, how quick. Remember what stalking is too. Stalking is repeated, intentional harassment. It's that instilling that intentional fear. Sign number 5 is when angered, and I think we talked about this before, is when you tell them no or you make them angry, they will grab you or they'll stand really close to you as if to block you from getting away. It could be some of that, and I know if you've been through any type of domestic violence, you know how that body intimidation is. It could be that kind of stuff. If he or she feels that you're pulling away, it's an intense feeling of an abandonment, so they kick into overdrive. It's all about you. They want to be with you at every minute. They want to be with you all the time. You're going to feel like you really can't breathe. And when you really start pulling away, and this doesn't have to, it's not step 5. Remember this. None of these are in steps. These are signs. And this just happens to be number 5. This could happen in the very beginning when he or she attaches to you and you start pulling away, and then they start getting anxious and very questioning and wants to spend all the time with you. This is a common sign. And what I really again want to say, this is not steps. This is signs. You could see number 3 or number 4 in the very beginning, asking the questions, wanting to see the photos. Just remember, these are common signs. And if you get an uneasy feeling in your stomach, listen to your gut. Thank you. Thank you for taking time out of your day to listen to us. If you need, again, to talk to anyone, let us know.